привет с TechCrunch, конференция TechCrunch Disrupt. С нами Майк Бучер, он редактор европейского TechCrunch, сайта TechCrunch, techcrunch.com. Сейчас мы ему зададим пару вопросов и узнаем о его ближайшей поездке в Россию. Hi, Mike.
Hi, Dan. How are you? Now, how do you say hello in Russian?
Okay, привет.
Привет.
Yes, nice to meet you too. I have a few questions for you. At first, we bring about 15% to Disrupt from Russia and Ukraine. And what's about European companies?
Well, yeah, there are a few European companies here. I've just been going through the list. Saplo, Social Caddy, Teamly, Rosaic, Engage Sciences, Bettable. Yeah, and I think the important thing about Disrupt is it's a great way to get sort of deals and contacts and traction in the valley quite quickly, because you get to meet a lot of people. You know, it's quite a sort of high quality event, so I would say that, wouldn't I? But I think it is. So I think that's pretty good. I think it's important actually to build bridges. One of the things I say to people in Europe is that although a lot of places in Europe, like in Berlin or in Russia or Paris or wherever in Europe, often say, oh, let's build the Silicon Valley here, and try and reproduce this whole scene in the place where they are. And I think that's fair in the sense that what people really should do is they should look at clustering around the same kinds of areas. So that's when you get that serendipity, that chance encounter that becomes an important relationship or a business deal or something like that. And also build bridges. So cluster together, get your tech companies and hang out together in the same sort of area in town, and then build bridges with other places, because we're not going to be able to reproduce Silicon Valley, which has 50 years of history, which started with the Manhattan Project, the atomic bomb, the military-industrial complex. And so you can't reproduce Silicon Valley, but we can emulate it and then also build bridges with the valley and between each other in Europe. And that's what I think is important going forward. I'm really looking forward to coming to IDCE in Kiev soon.
Okay, and question is, I know you are planning to visit Russia in near future, and what is your expectation about this visit, and what do you want from Russia?
Well, I'd really like to learn a lot more about the markets. To my shame, I haven't visited before, and I'd really like to meet lots of people and meet lots of startups and find out what's going on there. My impression of looking outside Russia is that Russia is very much its own market. You're talking about a very large market in its own right. It doesn't necessarily need to go international outside of Russia, because it's already a very large market in its own right. So I think that's cool. I mean, I'd like to see some Russian companies also wanting to scale internationally, but of course there are. But I'm just excited to find out what's going on there.
Okay, we're running monthly event in Ukraine called Startup Crash Test, and now our partners in Russia running it's in Moscow and St. Petersburg too, and I hope you will have opportunity to visit this event in Moscow.
Yes, I hope so too.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thanks. Bye.